Hi guys! If you saw my house tour today and you heard what I was talking about talking about something in my own backyard, you guessed it, the New Jersey Devil. Now I did learn something very interesting about the Jersey Devil. Apparently the earliest legends of the devil go back to early Native American folklore. I didn't know that. The earliest legends date back to the Native American folklore wherein the Lenape tribes called the area, I might say this wrong, Papsuing, meaning place of the dragon. Swedish explorers later named it Drakekill. Drake being a word for dragon and kill meaning channel or sea, river, stream, etc. in Dutch. Now it is said that Mother Lees had 12 children. And when she found out she was pregnant with her 13th child, she cursed it and said, "Let this one be the devil." Now, legend has it that in 1735, a Pines resident known in 1735, she gave birth, and the child came out normal at first. But slowly, before their very eyes, it changed. It turned into a creature. This beautiful infant baby boy grew like fast and sprouted hoofs, and in some accounts he has a tail, in other accounts he doesn't. He has a hoof head. He just is like a combination of creatures. I'm actually going to insert a picture in probably right around here. There are two different types of the legend. In one legend, it does state that the devil killed a midwife. In another legend, it states that he killed the midwife and his mother. And then in another legend, it states that he killed the midwives, his mother, and then killed some of his family members, including some of his brothers and sisters and father. In another one, he just flew up the chimney. Left everyone wondering what happened and flew up the chimney. Who knows what actually happened here? There are many accounts of the New Jersey Devil that I have here. Ugh. Sorry. The famous occurrence of the devil is actually January 16th through the 23rd of 1909. Now, this actually took place through the whole state of New Jersey. Not only that, people in Delaware and in Pennsylvania claim they saw the Jersey Devil during this time. So it's not just, can you slow down? It's not just a New Jersey thing. The most infamous of these incidents occurred during the week of January 16th through the 23rd of 1909. Early in the week, reports started emerging all across the Delaware Valley that strange tracks were being found in the snow. The mysterious footprints went over and under fences, through fields and backyards, and across rooftops and houses. They were even reported in large cities of Camden and Philadelphia. Panic immediately began to spread, and posses, P-O-S-S-E-S. I'm a bad reader. I apologize. Posses formed in more than one town. Posses, maybe? Fear and, oh goodness, intrigue grew even greater when it was reported that the bloodhounds refused to follow the unidentified creature's trail in Hamilton. Schools closed. This is the weirdest part to me, because what are these people seeing that, even if the devil isn't real, what are they seeing that schools and businesses closed? Schools closed or suffered low attendance throughout the lower New Jersey and in Philadelphia. Mills and Pine Barrens were forced to close when workers... mills in the Pine Barrens were forced to close when workers refused to leave their homes and travel through the woods to get to their jobs. That told me right there, even if the devil is not real, these people are seeing something, because why would people lose out on money? And why would schools lose out on attendance if they're not seeing anything out of the ordinary? It really speaks to me. Oh my goodness, touchscreen laptops are more trouble, oh my god, more trouble than they're worth. Eyewitnesses spotted the beast in Camden and in Bristol, Pennsylvania. In both cities, police fired on it, but it did not manage to bring it down. A few days later, it reappeared in Camden, attacking a late-night meeting of a social club and then flying away. Earlier that day, God, I can't read. Earlier that day, it had appeared in Haddington Heights, terrorizing a trolley full of car passengers before flying away. Witnesses claimed that it looked like a large flying kangaroo. Another trolley car full of people saw it in Burlington when it scurried across the tracks in front of their car. In West Collingswood, it appeared on the roof of a house and was described as an ostrich-like creature. Firemen turned their hoses upon it, but it attacked them and then flew away. The entire week, people reported that their livestock, particularly their chickens, were being slaughtered. This was more widespread in towns of Bridgeton and Millville. Now, I don't know what these people are seeing, but it gets really weird. Now, there's never been sightings so famous like that, but people still, to this day, claim they see the Jersey Devil. I'm actually going to read a few of them to you. I might continue to read more, but in that case, I'd have to have a second video, because this is going to be really long. There's so many of them. Ridiculous. This has haunted me since it happened in 1972. I was a senior at was then the Glassboro State College. I had heard about the Jersey Devil when I came to South Jersey, but being from North Jersey, a different world, which is true, people from the North are different than South Jersey. I thought I was far too sophisticated to believe in such humbuggery. One winter night, I was driving to Glassboro from Blackwood on Green Tree Road. At the time, the road was flanked by orchards and farms. There were few houses and there was hardly any development. I was completely sober and awake, freaking computer, and awake when I caught a glimpse of something in my rearview mirror. Curious as to what it could have been, I slowed down to take a gander. It was dark out, but the moon lit enough that I had no trouble at all discerning what I saw. The upright figure of a creature crossing the road from one side to another, roughly 20 feet behind my car. The figure stood taller than any man by far, and had thick hunches similar to a goat's, supporting its nearly human-looking torso and huge woolly head. It moved heavy and didn't seem at all disturbed by me being there. I didn't linger long enough to see much more. I hit the gas and flew to Madison's Park apartments in the borough, which I'm assuming might be Willingboro, because I usually hear people refer to the borough as Willingboro, New Jersey. So petrified I was that I slept the rest of the night in the car, unwilling to get out into the same darkness that had introduced me to the Jersey Devil. Never again, from that day on, I have ridden on Green Tree Road, day or night, that I haven't gotten the heebie-jeebies just thinking about the winter night so long ago. I apologize. Whoever typed this needs to go back to college. Whew, goodness gracious. I spent a lot of time in the Pine Barrens. When I was growing up in New Jersey, I had my share of exchange experiences. When I was 13, I went camping alone near Hampton Furnace. I had a bow with me, and I went looking for a rabbit for dinner. About an hour before sundown, something started to follow me back through the trees. It trailed me back to my camp and circled while I cooked my dinner. This kept up until about 2 hours after dark. And let me tell you, it was one dark night. Can I just stop this right here? I want to know who lets their 13-year-old son go camping alone in the Pine Barrens. I mean, maybe that's just me, but I wouldn't. Whatever, though. I finally decided that my visitor had moved on and crawled into my tent. When I was just about to start to calm down, I heard footsteps right outside the tent. I got all set to jump out when this thing, whatever it was, started screaming. I would compare the volume of the scream to a large truck's horn. I couldn't decide what to do. I had my bow and my knife. They didn't seem like much. After several blasts, it just stopped. I didn't hear any sound except my heart for about an hour. I was so sure that if I stuck my head out of the tent, I'd lose it. In the morning, I could find no tracks in the pine needles. To this day, I don't like sleeping in tents. I'd rather take my chances out in the open. Weird enough. Goodness, right? Hey guys, I guess that's it for now. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. There will be a 2 coming up. Remember, I love you all, so mwah! I'll see you next time.